Bipolar disorder is a condition of profound contrasts, a relentless oscillation between the sunlit peaks of mania and the desolate valleys of depression. It touches millions across every culture, affecting parents, artists, leaders, and friends. Despite its prevalence, it remains shrouded in misunderstanding, often reduced to stereotypes. The story of bipolar disorder is not just clinical, it's deeply human, a chronicle of suffering, resilience, and the quest for understanding. For centuries, symptoms were blamed on divine punishment or moral failing, leading to fear and brutal treatments. The journey from superstition to science is a testament to human curiosity and compassion. To truly grasp this illness, we must revisit ancient asylums, Greek theories, and pivotal discoveries that reshaped our perception of the mind. Understanding this past helps us appreciate our progress, and reminds us of the work ahead in dismantling stigma. The narrative of bipolar disorder is one of expanding horizons, science illuminating the darkest corners of human experience. Before psychiatry, ancient civilizations saw extreme mood shifts as supernatural events, mania as divine inspiration, depression as a curse. These beliefs were humanity's first attempts to explain baffling behaviors. In ancient Greece, Hippocrates proposed the four humors, linking melancholia to black bile and mania to excess excitement, moving the conversation toward biology. Aretius of Cappadocia in the 1st century CE described both mania and melancholia, suggesting they were two sides of the same condition. He observed some individuals cycling between energy and despair, a revolutionary insight for his time. Aretius's work, though overlooked for centuries, laid a foundation for future understanding. His descriptions of mood cycles are among the earliest accurate accounts of bipolar illness. These early medical observations would eventually resurface, guiding later generations toward a modern understanding. After the fall of Rome, insights like Aretius's faded, replaced by superstition and religious dogma. The Renaissance and Enlightenment reignited scientific curiosity, shifting focus from saving souls to understanding minds. Robert Burton's Anatomy of Melancholy treated depression as a complex medical condition, helping to medicalize mood disorders. Physicians began keeping detailed case histories, noticing patterns of alternating mania and depression. The idea of cyclical mood disorders resurfaced, echoing ancient wisdom. This shift from myth to medicine was gradual, requiring society to see the suffering human beneath the symptoms. The groundwork was laid for psychiatric pioneers of the 19th century. The evolving perspective allowed mental illness to be seen as a subject for scientific investigation. This set the stage for the formal identification and naming of bipolar disorder. The 19th century marked the birth of modern psychiatry and the formal recognition of bipolar disorder's cyclical nature. In 1854, Jean-Pierre Faure described circular insanity cycles of mania, depression, and wellness. Jules Bélargé at the same time described dual-form insanity, noting similar mood alternations. Their rivalry aside, both established the concept of a recurring illness with two mood poles. Émile Kraepelin later unified these ideas, classifying a range of mood disturbances as manic-depressive insanity. Kraepelin distinguished this from schizophrenia, noting its episodic nature and better prognosis. His diagnostic framework became the foundation for modern understanding and research. The concept of a single manic-depressive illness shaped all subsequent classification systems. While the clinical features of bipolar disorder were being defined, a revolution in treatment was underway. For centuries, asylums were prisons, patients chained, beaten, and dehumanized. Philippe Pinel, appalled by these conditions, removed patients' chains and advocated for moral treatment, kindness, respect, and productive activity. His reforms showed that humane treatment could calm even the most distressed patients. Pinel's approach rehumanized the mentally ill, shifting focus from punishment to care. His ideas spread, inspiring a movement that championed compassion and dignity. The moral treatment movement was a turning point, establishing that people with mental illness deserve respect. Though not a cure, it created the conditions for therapeutic progress. By unchaining patients, Pinel unlocked new possibilities for understanding and healing. The 20th century brought new treatments, but most were ineffective or dangerous, until a serendipitous discovery changed everything. In 1948, John Cade, searching for the cause of mania, used lithium in experiments and found it calmed manic guinea pigs. Testing it on himself, then a patient, Cade saw mania subside and normal life return. Lithium became the first truly effective medication for bipolar disorder, transforming prognosis and hope. Adoption was slow due to safety concerns, but research confirmed its power to treat and prevent episodes. Lithium's success marked the dawn of psychopharmacology for bipolar disorder. It proved a simple salt could stabilize turbulent moods. This discovery turned bipolar disorder from an untreatable affliction into a manageable condition. Cade's work remains a milestone in psychiatric medicine. Lithium's discovery sparked a new era of biological psychiatry and research into the brain's mysteries. Neuroimaging techniques like MRI and PET scans revealed differences in brain regions involved in emotion regulation in people with bipolar disorder. These findings provided biological proof that bipolar disorder is a brain-based illness, helping to reduce stigma. Genetic studies confirmed a strong hereditary component, though no single gene is responsible. Advances in understanding neurotransmitters led to new medications, anticonvulsants, antipsychotics, and specialized psychotherapies. Cognitive behavioral therapy and social rhythm therapy help individuals manage symptoms and maintain stability. The neurological revolution has transformed both understanding and treatment. Science now offers hope for more personalized, effective care. Beyond history and science, bipolar disorder is lived every day by real people and families. David, a talented architect and loving father, cycled between brilliant, energetic highs and devastating lows. His family experienced both the magic of his mania and the darkness of his depression, living on a pendulum of uncertainty. For years, they had no name for his struggle, until a severe episode led to a diagnosis: bipolar I disorder. The diagnosis brought relief and a path forward: medication, therapy, and learning to manage triggers. Stability was hard-won, requiring routine and teamwork from the whole family. They learned that David's illness was part of him, but did not define him. The highs became less perilous, the lows less profound. Their lives shifted from chaos to a stable, loving system built on understanding and hope. David's story is one of resilience, partnership, and the belief in a brighter dawn. The journey from ancient myths to modern science has brought unprecedented hope for those with bipolar disorder. We now understand it as a treatable neurological condition, thanks to pioneers from Hippocrates to Kraepelin and the discovery of lithium. Advances in neuroscience and genetics continue to unravel its mysteries. Public advocacy and personal stories have challenged stigma and shown that a full, meaningful life is possible. The future lies in integrating science with compassion, personalized medicine, innovative therapies, and supportive communities. Most importantly, it lies in our willingness to listen, support, and replace fear with empathy. Science provides the tools, but compassion truly heals. For anyone touched by bipolar disorder, know you are not alone. Support and hope are within reach. The story of bipolar disorder is ultimately one of resilience, hope, and the enduring power of the human spirit.